funny nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's manga nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for the Four Knights of the Apocalypse, chapter 89. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to the review for Grudge of Edinburgh Part 1 that I did over the weekend. That will be in the description box as well. So, what we are going to do, because this is the final live reaction for Four Knights of the Apocalypse in 2022. Hopefully not ever, because that would really goddamn suck. Oh god, I really hope that's not the case. What we're going to do is we're going to do the recap, the live reaction, our thoughts on the chapter, our thoughts on Four Knights of the Apocalypse in 2022, and what we're hoping to see from the series in 2023, and something I am thinking about. And I'm going to need plenty of motivation for it. Is to probably, for this series, and probably Eden Zero at least, do a state of, like, the series kind of thing, like, where we're at in the series in terms of, like, lore and all of that, and where we're going to go from here. I think I'm going to probably do that. I probably will. But anyways, last chapter of Four Knights of the Apocalypse. Yeah, Guinevere was taken away. She is now heading to Camelot, and also for freaking Gwen. Poor Gwen, she got her pudding. She got her barrel of pudding, but it was Meliodas' pudding. Oh, God. Poor girl never stood a chance. But anyways, let's get to this chapter and see how we're going to conclude 2022. What kind of future are their sights set on? Well, let's see. With different thoughts in their hearts, the journey to save the world begins. Yeah, I think Wayne has learned her lesson about pudding. And obviously, you know, Lancelot's like, I'm going to go save my waifu. Tristan is like, oh, I got business. He has business. Especially based on, if Grudge of Edinburgh's going to go the way I think it's going to go. Yeah, he's got other business to sell with Arthur, too. Again, you guys need to watch that movie. I know that art and animation is ass, and I am not happy with what they did to my boy Lancelot. Oh, God. I'm telling you, go watch my review. You will see how pissed I am at what they did to my boy Lancelot up in that movie. I fucking hate that studio so much. They deserve to die. They do. May Arthur's chaos strike those fuckers. Anyways, this chapter is titled The Four Knights Set Out. Woo, here we go. Good question here. Please tell me the rank of the Four Knights of the Apocalypse in terms of cooking skill. So first place is Percival, and the second place is Lancelot. And Tristan and Gawain are not ranked. Nakaba, I need to interview you, man. Seriously, I want to pick your brain on the Four Knights of the Apocalypse at some point. You're all looking good. Right, time to head out. We can easily assume that the attacks from Arthur's side will get even more intense in the future, but you have to find a way to reach Camelot no matter what. And ooh, based on Grudge of Edinburgh, Tristan probably has a way to reach Camelot. He might have a way to reach them. But there is a certain knight of chaos that needs to fucking turn already. Xion, what you looking at? Hey, are you okay? How dare you give me those repulsive leftovers? Great! She's so mad. She's like, you motherfucker, I'm gonna get is going on? Anne's just like, nice. It's like, what the fuck? Shion, are you just checking out Nicen's right now? What the fuck are you doing? Because look at, like, I would be saying that maybe he's looking at Gwen, but nah, he looking at Nicen's. He gotta be. Dude, he gotta be looking at fucking Nicen's. I swear. If he's not looking at Nicen's and he is looking at Gwen, it is what it is, but goddamn, not a lot of eyesight. It's going to Nicen's ass. Anyways. Okay, first we'll divide the 4 teams by destination. Oh, we're dividing them by destination. Yes, yes. Oh, wait, Meliodas. Oh, I mean, Your Majesty. Even though the 4 Knights of Prophecy got together, we're getting split up again? Just temporarily. We don't know where or how to get into Camelot, so we have no choice but to feel it out. It's much more efficient to spread it out and search even just a little bit. Anything will do. If you find any clues, use these to let us know. If the information is solid, Thetis will bring all of you together again. Now then, team... Yes! Gwen! Yes! You'll team up and search the Fairy King's force in Northern Britannia. They're going to... Ooh! Hold up. Team Tristan, you'll search Old Camelot in Southern Britannia. I fucking knew it! Lancelot, you alone will search Benwick in Eastern Britannia. I fucking knew it! I knew Lancelot, at least Lancelot had to go to Benwick. At least him. Because remember, Benwick is really significant because that's where Lancelot was spirited away. Go read the freaking Omake. Seriously, I'm telling you that Omake is very fucking significant. I covered it on this channel when it came out. If you have not, it's also chapter 346.5. You need to read that chapter so bad. You need it for, obviously, for 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. You need it for, the Grudge of Edinburgh. You need to read that chapter, like, period, or you are not going to understand the significance. Especially, and also for Jericho's stuff, you definitely need to read that chapter. But yeah, so this is going to be interesting. I wonder, you know what? At the end of that chapter, it said that Lancelot, when he was spirited away, during the 3 years he was spirited away, he became the Prince of the Lake. And we never got that story on how he became the Prince of the Lake. I wonder if this is when, because he's going alone, I wonder if this is when we'll get everything. The content about how he became the Prince of the Lake. Oh my god, please tell me this is going to happen. Nakaba, if I get that story this time, I will be so fucking happy. Please. I just want my goddamn Prince of the Lake story. It is owed to us. You promised it at the end of the Omake, of Lancelot's Omake, and I needs it bad. Now, Team Tristan is going to search Old Camelot in Southern Britannia. This will be very interesting. Am I surprised that Tristan is going there? No, I'm not, because Tristan's been to Fairy King Forest and all that. We don't need his ass there. Now here, though, with Percival and Gawain going to Fairy King's Forest in Northern Britannia, now this is very interesting. Because obviously, you know what that means. You know what this means. We're going to see King and Diane's kids. Yes! We're seeing King and Diane's kids, finally! Finally! I'm so fucking stoked. We are getting King and Diane's kids. Period. And again, I understand why Gawain's there. Because, like, you could make the argument that Gawain should be going to Old Camelot. Because, yeah, her relatives. But I think I understand why Nakaba is doing this, because there's with Tristan and Lancelot, they have their own connection going on. They do, and it's been fated in terms of their apocalypses, in terms of their raptures. It's the same thing with Gawain and Tristan, or not Tristan. What the fuck? Gawain and Percival. It's the same thing with them. They've been fated from the start, and also a lot of people thought that the fourth night of the apocalypse was going to be one of King and Diane's kids. So, yeah. Your Majesty, could you send someone else there instead? Too bad, His Majesty's orders are absolute. Shion, you don't want to go? It's just, I can't go back home yet. You promised to find Jericho and bring her back, right? Well, you found her, so you already fulfilled half your promise, haven't you? Half? Just head home and let me know about it. You have to let your mom and dad know you're doing okay every now and then. Seriously? That being said, leave the search for Dubs to me. Oh, it says Percival and Gawain are mispronouncing Dabuzu Dubs as Tabuzu. Dubs? Dubs. Could it be he knows the great cook Tabu? I heard that guy was a craftsman, I think. You heard right. The great craftsman Dubs. He created many magic tools, such as the Coffin of Eternal Darkness and the Seven Deadly Sins, sacred treasures, making him the greatest artisan in the history of Britannia. Lancelot has been looking for Dubs for ages to make him a weapon that suits him. But he can just buy a weapon, can't he? No. We've seen his magic power. If he could, he wouldn't go through this much trouble. I'll explain real quick. There isn't any weapon that can withstand the strength of Lancelot's magic power. Yeah. Oh yeah, every time Lancelot uses his magic, his weapon shatters to pieces. So that's why he uses a bow and arrow, huh? It's inefficient to carry multiple swords and spears, but arrows can be easily carried and replenished. Yeah, well, I only know how much magical power to put into arrows. So back when you beat the Talisman's boss, that was your full power? I didn't have much of a choice. I've never been good with knives. That's awesome! Whoa! Listen up, there will be more enemies and troubles ahead than ever before. But there will also be allies everywhere who fought in the Holy War with the Seven Deadly Sins. Woo! Yes! Yes! Get ready, fam. If they're in trouble, if they're in trouble and you lend them a hand, they're sure to lend us a hand too. You have to see this mission through no matter the cost. Right. I'll be sure to carry out my mission in the name of the Percival Sword. He said it so seriously. Oh, that's rich. He named his sword after himself. Sword of Eternal Darkness sounds cooler, doesn't it? Oh, now that you mention it. That dragon handle was a piece of the Coffin of Eternal Darkness, right? That's right. It's a magic tool that was used to steal the demon clan away. And the king is a demon. You gotta get that handle back right now, huh? If someone steals it, they can steal the king away, right? What? It's much too serious responsibility. Whoa, just keep it, Percival. You guys were the ones to get it back after all. I'll gladly put my fate in your hands. We put this heavy burden on you kids when we should be protecting you, so taking this kind of risk is only fair. Dude, Meliodas is just fucking awesome. I would have prepared a bigger send-off since this is such a big deal. Sorry. This isn't a parade. We shouldn't do anything to needlessly stir up the citizens' unrest, right, Papa? Don't push yourself, okay, Tristan? If I don't push myself, I don't think we'll buy Camelot! That's what I said. Tristan, I wish you all the best. Please be sure you'll come back to us. I promise I'll come back, Mama. Aw, good grief. He's such a mama's boy. To have a mom and dad, it makes me jealous. Aww. Look at Gawain, though. Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. Mother and Father are just so embarrassing, always treating me like a child. Don't you mean Mama and Papa? You be quiet. Why must you always say more than you need? What's Mama and Papa mean? Well, love you so much for this, Lancelot. You are everything. Don't get mad. I'll go get you a berry pie from Radiance later. Really? Fine, I'll forgive. Gianna, are you going to help Prince Tristan? Sir Tristan may not need my help, but I envy you, you know. Huh? Because you're going on an adventure with someone you admire from your own generation. You're right. I'm going, Father, Mother. All right, we're heading out. Yeah, here we go. And there's a break next week. The journey across Britannia begins. They will face many hardships ahead, but what else? And if he continued in chapter 90, the bride's welcome. Oh my God, we're getting Guinevere's welcoming to Camelot. Oh shit, Nakaba's gonna start shit with a bang next year. Oh my God. Woo! Four Nights of the Apocalypse is just fucking winning. It just is. I'm telling you, motherfuckers gonna hate on this manga. I know, well, mofos don't hate on Nakaba. They hate on Nakaba for the dumbest shit. But this manga is everything. I put it up there, like, I put the moment that Arthur, and I'm gonna get into it in a minute, when Arthur declared war on Britannia and the Four Nights of the Apocalypse as like the third best moment in manga in 2022, I think. Yeah, because sorry, nothing beating Luffy's the rematch against Lucci and Saitama like blowing the gas or sneezing the gas off of Jupiter. I mean, that kicked off the manga renaissance movement, the second manga renaissance movement. I mean, you're not beating that shit. As like that's why it's like the third best moment in 2022, a manga moment anyway. But I don't know how you're gonna beat this manga. Dude, Nakaba is just fucking amazing. Why are more people not covering this manga? Jesus Christ. But dude, this is insane. I'm so stoked for the direction this is going in. So now so this is another thing that I just realized too. And again, Nakaba, your timing is epic as fuck. So, I wonder if Gowther is going to be assisting Tristan. Remember, we just saw Gowther in the Grudge of Ettenberg. So I wonder if Gowther is going to be assisting Tristan or not. That'd be very interesting. I could actually kind of see it. But I really hope that we get to see Lancelot's reunion with Bon and Elaine, because I really want to know what they think about it. I'm telling you right the fuck now, Nakaba, if we do not get that Prince of the Lake story, I am going to be fucking furious. This would be the time for it. Holy shit, you are basically telling me right here, especially since, you know, Lancelot going to Benwick, it's screaming Prince of the Lake story. We needs it, especially in regards to Jericho. Fuck yes, we need the Prince of the Lake story. That is needed. That is very much needed. Seriously, fuck, we might as well use Jericho to get into Camelot. I'm telling you. But, so it really seems like, based on this, we're going to see King and Diane's kids probably. Well, first off, we're getting Guinevere's welcoming into Camelot. That's how we're starting off next year. So King and Diane's kid will probably be. It depends on if not. I really want to see. The Prince of the Lake stuff. I feel like the best way to go about this is to have Guinevere's content, then Lancelot's content, and then transition to maybe should we fuck it, maybe even transition to Tristan's content after that. I'm curious what you guys think in regards to that. Do you think that Nakaba should go this route where it's, I know I'm talking about 2023 right now. I should be talking about 2022, but I feel like what this has given me is I need to, is that like start off with obviously the Arthur Guinevere content, because we're going to be in, Tristan's going to be in Southern Camelot, investigating, Old Camelot. or Southern Britannia investigating Old Camelot, I feel like we should go to Tristan's stuff first and then go to Lancelot in Benwick, but I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. But we'll go into that a little bit more. Let me talk about what we had this year, because holy shit, Four Nights of the Apocalypse this year was fire. And you guys understand why I need to probably do a separate video just talking about the state of this series, because this fucking manga has just been insane. So we started this year with Anne's redemption and also Donnie's awakening as well. And this was near the end of Galther's arc. And then, and yes, we had the Thunderclap finish. Oh my god, the Thunderclap finish. Oh my god, that fucking name was just epic as hell. And then, of course, let's be real, 2022, whether you like it or not, that was the year of Lancelot. Because we had Lancelot's introduction, and then we had like all the shit with Jericho. We got his reveal, in terms of like his power and all that. And also, of course, I have to mention this too before we continue with Lancelot stuff. We had the four knights reunited. We got them reunited. We got Gawain. I fucking love Gawain. She is amazing. We got Isolde, as well as Tristan too. But we got Isolde. I fucking love Isolde. She is goddamn amazing. And we got to see Percival's rapture power, which is death. Xion fucked around and he found out. Let's be real. And we also, of course, as you know, we were talking about, we got Guinevere. And we got Guinevere's magic too. I like Guinevere's magic. I think it's very interesting. And then we had the return of the Ten Commandments and Meligoland. And also, I need to point this out. This is why I gotta do a state of the series, but I'm gonna point this out as well. I have to mention this again. Go watch Grudge of Edinburgh Part 1. You need to, because it is very relevant to this. And then Arthur fucking arrived. Well, first Arthur's coming, and before Arthur arrived, though, oh, bitch, they fucked around with Isolde. And they found out. Woo! They found out. And they got Tristan's power. And we did see that, again, go watch Grudge of Edinburgh. We saw Tristan's power. And then, there's Jericho. Dude, there was Jericho. Now we get back to Lancelot content here. There was Jericho. And we had the most uncomfortable moment with that confession. But everything leading up to it, like, her, fighting the Holy Knight, sealing herself and all that, that was just a trip. But that confession, though, was so creepy. Oh my god, it was so creepy. I mean, it caused quite the stir on Twitter. Oh my god. But most of the people that were getting all pissy about it don't even read Four Nights of the Apocalypse. And then there was Donnie. I was just like, damn. I was so proud of Donnie coming through with the clutch. Holy shit. Of course, we have to mention about Arthur's entrance here. Arthur's entrance via the stairway to heaven, or the stairway from heaven, was fucking epic. That it was. And then we had a little bit of Meliodas versus Arthur. I feel like we kind of got a little robbed by that because of Tristan being a dumbass. But I know Tristan can't control his power. But then we had the best part, one of the best fucking chapters of this year. Let's be fucking real. And that was when Lancelot trolled the fuck out of Arthur. And it was everything. Oh my god, Lancelot destroyed Arthur. It was life. And then it was the chaotic declaration of war. And we got to see the 7 deadly sins. We saw them. We saw, obviously, Galther. But we saw Bond, and we saw Diane and King. They made their first appearance up in this manga, which was great. And now we got this, and obviously we got the stuff with Guinevere, but oh yeah, I almost forgot. Percival won the fucking jackpot as well. He gets to grope Anne's titties as much as he wants. I call that a fucking win. Percival goddamn won this year, let's be real. He did. Percival fucking won. Gwen, I'm sorry, girl, you lost. She got fucked. But anyways, now in terms of what I want to see this next year, obviously, as I said this earlier, what how I kind of want it to see, like, in order-wise. But besides that, I want to see Pelagard turn. Pelagard has to fucking turn. Like, and I think how it's going to go down is there's going to be a fight, obviously, in the Fairy King Forest, and Pelagard's going to lead the charge in the Fairy King Forest. Has to. And guess what? Pelagard is going to turn. Because that's another thing of why, another reason why Percival and Gawain being together is great. Because remember, Pelagard connected to those two in particular. I'm telling you right now, Pelagard is going to fucking turn during their portion of the arc. If he does not come and he does not turn, I am going to be furious. Nakaba, seriously. This would be the time to have Pelagard turn, and Pelagard would be the one to help Percival and Gawain into Camelot. Now, in regards to Lancelot getting into Camelot, well, his connection obviously would be Jericho. Obviously, you would think it'd be Jericho. No, I think it's going to be something else for Lancelot. I think it's got something to do with being the Prince of the Lake. It's got to. Him being the Prince of the Lake is very, very significant. Because remember with what and again, I got to do a fucking video to really elaborate on this. It's because, and this is partially why he's stronger than Arthur. Remember, Arthur's powers came from the Lady of the Lake. He is the Prince of the Lake. Who gave Lancelot that power? Actually, the real question is, who trained Lancelot? Obviously, there's Jericho, but there's something else going on up in there in terms of that Prince of the Lake stuff. There's something else. That's why I'm like, something else is going on here that needs to be elaborated in that story. We need to get, whether it's in the form of a side manga, I really would rather have it be a manga than a movie, because that fucking art and animation is terrible. I cannot sit through that anymore. Nakaba, I don't give a shit. I can't do it no more. I'm already dealing with it for two movies with Tristan. I can't. I can't do it any more than that. You're already just fucking with my patience on this. But I'm really curious what you guys think. As I said, I think we're going to start off the year with... obviously, we're going to start off with Guinevere and Arthur. Then we're going to have, I feel like it's going to be transitioning into, probably Tristan. Tristan Platoon. The Tristan Platoon, because he is in, he's investigating Camelot. Then probably Lancelot. And then after that, probably Percival. I feel like that's how it's going to go down. It has to, especially, again, I have to bring up that panel. When they did the declaration of war, the Order of the Sins, where you had Gowther, Bond, and then King and Diane, that's going to be that has to be the order. It was in that order for a goddamn reason. That's going to be the order here, too. I am calling that shit now. And yeah, I'll have a separate video for this, too. I'll probably add more content to it as well. Will I do it tonight? I'm going to try. I don't know if I'll do it tonight. Tomorrow, my mom is coming into town. She will be in town tomorrow and Thursday. So I'm going to try and get it done in the morning before she before she gets here. But if not, I'll probably do it. I'll probably do it in the evening. I really do want to. I really want to get this. This video does need to be done. It needs to be. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Fortnite's content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.